So, Paul walks in and you can see it all over his face. This is all over. But then the client walks in and, oh, wait, can you hold on a minute? Here's a technique to help you become a better learner. Become a better storyteller. One expert said, when you want to motivate, persuade, be remembered, tell a story of human struggle and eventual triumph. It'll capture people's hearts by first attracting their brains. Stories can make complex concepts more engaging, accessible, and memorable. They add interesting and relatable context to learning. And when you evoke emotion or appeal to someone's values, they're even more impactful. So, what makes a good story? Here are 4 quick tips. Include characters, including a relatable hero. Use language that evokes emotion and engages the senses. Make sure that your hero is going through a struggle or challenge, and celebrate the hero's triumph. It's a good idea to practice your story several times before you actually need it. You may even want to include your story in your 90-second elevator pitch. With a good story, you'll go right to the top. And as you become a better storyteller, you'll actually become a better learner. So, what makes storytelling work so well? Let's ask our expert.
Storytelling helps us be better learners because it engages us on an emotional level, both the storyteller and the story listener. Stories bypass our judgment center, which allows us to change our perspective and think more openly and broadly. Stories are brain-friendly because as we listen to a story, our brain releases oxytocin. That's the hormone responsible for empathy and trust, and that leads us to have more collaborative behavior. As a storyteller, you benefit because you're thinking about how to engage and capture the attention of your audience. As you go through that story creation process and think about translating those complex and abstract ideas into simple ones, your brain is going through a creative and generative process which strengthens your neural pathways. As your neural pathways are strengthened, then your memory and your recall are increased.
So the next time you want to learn something new, put it in a story and share it with a friend. Remember to include the key elements. Include characters, especially a relatable hero. Evoke emotion, have a challenge or a struggle, share the hero's triumph. As you use story to learn, you'll be better able to understand difficult concepts and better able to share them with others. Now, I need to get back to Rebecca. So, the client walks in and they were smiling. The launch was a huge success. And Paul, he was just being Paul.